Claretian brothers from around the world have just concluded a historic gathering in Rome to celebrate and reaffirm their unique vocation. From September 7th to 14th, 2025, the Fraternal Domus Retreat House in Sacofano, Italy, was the sitting for a transformative event. 54 Claretian brothers and 9 missionary priests representing all 5 Claretian conferences gathered with what one delegate described as heart full of names, echoing the words of Pedro Casaldaliga. This was a culmination of a process that began months in advance with virtual dialogues and prayerful reflection using the Corazón de Hermano materials. Over the course of the week, the delegates wove together conversations, prayer, and shared life around 5 core themes: identity, mission, fraternity, formation, and the future legacy of the brothers' vocation. Key convictions emerged from their discernment. The delegates affirmed that the daily life is the workshop for becoming like Christ, the brother, emphasizing a style of simple fraternity and shared work. They identified formation as a critical pillar, calling for plans that support both academic and spiritual growth, tailored especially to the brotherhood. A powerful theme was the recognition that fraternity lived in equality serves as a prophetic witness against clericalism and any abuse of power. The gathering also stressed the urgent need to promote broader vocations to young people, showing the fruitfulness of this path. A highlight was a Jubilee pilgrimage to St. Peter's Basilica, where passing through the Holy Door together reinforced their call to ecclesial communion. The meeting concluded with concrete proposals, including integrating brothers into vocational teams, creating a dedicated section on the congregational website for their vocation, and ensuring a global gathering of brothers is held every 6 years to maintain this renewed momentum. First, let us go to Indonesia, where the Ave Maria province is making history with its first provincial chapter. Delegates gathered in prayer and dialogue to elect new leadership and set the pastoral direction for the province in the years to come. This is a significant milestone for the growing Claretian presence in the region. At a recent UN conversation online, Claretian youth from around the world delivered a powerful message: our future cannot wait. They called for a move beyond token inclusion, demanding real seats at the decision-making table. Their bold and concrete proposals include creating ambushed spaces for future generations, youth-led environmental councils, and the Global Youth Digital Bill of Rights. Meanwhile, in Zimbabwe, through the facilitation of Father Jude Lange, CMF, Claretians completed a special training program focused on discerning leadership. The workshop provided tools for leaders to make decisions not just through analysis, but through spiritual discernment, seeking God's will for their communities and missions. And for those interested in that theme of discernment, you will be glad to know a recent webinar titled Seeking What Pleases God was held online. Open to a global audience, it offered valuable insights into the practices of spiritual direction and accompaniment, helping individuals and communities navigate important life decisions. Shifting focus to renewal, the 9th English edition of the Forge program is underway. This is a powerful renewal encounter for Claretians a time of intensive spiritual, communal, and missionary renewal designed to ignite the missionary zeal of the participants. In a landmark development for the church in China, the Claretian have unveiled a new modern Chinese translation of the Bible, specially tailored for mainline readers. This significant work aims to make the scriptures more accessible and comprehensible to millions, supporting the faith of Catholic communities there. In India, the Institute of Consecrated Life Science had the honor of hosting a Jubilee seminar for the Carmelaram zone. The event brought together religious from various congregations to reflect on the significance of consecrated life and to celebrate their shared commitments. And finally, the Institute of Consecrated Life in Africa, INCLA, recently held the second convocation. The event was not only a time for important deliberations, but also featured the blessing of a new grotto and a community house, making a new chapter of growth and stability for the Institute. Before we go, we'd like to extend our warmest and most heartfelt congratulations to all the Claretians who have recently professed their perpetual vows and were ordained to the priesthood. Your yes to God's call is a cause for great joy for the entire congregation and the church. May all deceased Claretians of this month of September rest in peace. Stay connected. See you next time.